Scrum in 3 minutes. Think about stakeholders, customers. They've got something that they want, but in order to articulate it, they need the product owner. The product owner knows what the business wants, what the customers want. It gets put into a product backlog. Then we move into the sprint. The first event in the sprint is known as sprint planning. Meet the rest of the team. Here we have the Scrum Master, who is like a coach for the team, a servant leader who coaches the team into excellence in Scrum. And then we have the developers. The developers are those individuals who get the work done in this world. Now, in sprint planning, our goal is to come out with a sprint backlog. The sprint backlog has a goal. It has the items that we're going to work on in the sprint. The sprint is a time box. A time box in this world of Scrum, anywhere from 1 to 4 weeks. The team gets work done in this time box. So everything that's selected in the sprint backlog should fit within the time box. The next event is called a daily scrum. This is where the team answers 3 questions. What have I done yesterday to move us towards a sprint goal? What am I going to do today to move us towards a sprint goal? Are there any impediments in my way? Are there any accelerators that the team needs to know about? Here they are. We'll talk about them after the meeting, in a different meeting if needed. The next thing that happens, it's an optional one. It's called backlog refinement. This is where the product owner works with the team to get some requests or user stories, if they are in that form, ready for the next sprint. They could be in any format that works for you. The next thing that happens is we get the increment, also known as a potentially shippable increment. This means we could ship this if it is featured enough, but not every increment is featured enough. So we may need to have a number of increments to get a release. Also bear in mind, it doesn't have to be just one increment we get in a sprint. We could have several increments. The next event that happens is known as a sprint review. This is where the customers, the stakeholders give us feedback as far as what we have created. From this great feedback, we know what to do in subsequent sprints. The next event is a sprint retrospective. This is where we look at what went well, what didn't go so well, what can we improve on right now, and what can we improve on perhaps even in the next sprint. We put these into the backlog. You want to have a mindset of getting improvements done as quickly as possible. You can see we have 3 roles: product owner, scrum master, and developers, 5 ceremonies that are officially recognized. That is sprint planning, the sprint review, sprint retrospective, and daily scrum. And we have 3 artifacts: product backlog, sprint backlog, and increment. I hope you found this to be helpful. Hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I come online with more videos. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.